Okay, so today we are starting A2 Applied Maths. Start with the statistics, and we're going to start with probability. All I want us to do today is two tasks. One is a reminder task for AS statistics, probability, and the second task is something that I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I want you to try to use a bit of logic, common sense to do it, and we will discuss it when we get back into school. Okay, this one is the task I'm expecting everybody to get right, but you might have to remind yourself about some basics. I'll talk very briefly about it, but you might have to remind yourself further. So P bracket something means probability something happens. E is even number, so what's the chances I get an even number if I pick one at random? What's the chances I get a square number, a three-digit number, a prime number? The little dash is not, so what is the chances I do not get an even number? The N-looking symbol stands for intersection, means and. What is the chances I get a three-digit number and a square number? What's the chances I get a square number and not an even number? The U stands for union, so it means and or. What's the chances I get something that's prime and or something that's even? And then we've got some combination here and some extra brackets. So this means what is the probability that I don't get something which is three digits and even? Okay, so this is the task. I'm hoping everyone can get it right. Give your answers as fractions. Don't even have to simplify them. And if you do that, it'll remind you of some probability notation and just get us back into the swing of things. And if you've managed to do that, then I want you to have a go at this. Okay, so a disease affects 1 in 500 people. A diagnostic test for the disease records a positive result 99% of the time when the disease is present, and obviously 1% of the time when it is not present. So sometimes it gets it wrong. Sometimes it'll say you've got the disease when you haven't, 1% of the time. When you haven't got the disease, 95% of the time it'll come back saying you haven't got it, but 5% of the time it'll be wrong and tell you you have got it. They're never inconclusive. They're always positive or negative. And remember, 1 in 500 people have got this, and 499 out of 500 people have not got this. So find the probability that someone has a disease if they had a positive test result. So remember, their positive test result could come from the fact that they've got the disease and it was right, or it could also come from the fact that they haven't got the disease but the test was wrong. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. I don't really want you to research this too much. I just want you to try to use a bit of logic and common sense. We will go over this one in class. Okay, so that's it for today. If you've got any problems, just ask in the chat. Otherwise, have a go at these and upload your work when you're done.